Hello, hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in, Deborah. And hello, Missy. You go ahead and lurk, Deborah. Oh, baby blanket. And hello, Dragon Cat.
And Missy. Hey,
Yes.
sweetheart, how you doing?
Okay. Ziva wants to come say hi before I tucky her in. Oh, come on, Ziva. Come say hi. Come on. Come on, Ziva. Yes, there she is. Coming to say hi to her people. There she is. Oh, now she wants to lay down and get pets. Okay. Hello, Mandy. Welcome in. And Lisa, good morning, afternoon for you. Hello. Happy New Year's Eve for you.
Yeah,
But,
we're almost there.
yeah, so gives Eva some face scritchies.
Oop.
She's going to get tuckied in for night. Yes, lunchtime. I always know it's lunchtime, but I don't know if that's like noon or 1 for you. So, you know. Okay, you ready to get tuckied in? All right, let's get tuckied in. Come on. Okay, here we go. Tuckied in. Under she goes. Get my legs warm. There we go.
I love those
But
little leg mowers.
oh gosh, yes. So I set a goal for the live today, 12:35 on New Year's Eve. Okay. All right. So you are 16 hours ahead of us.
A friend
Wow.
in the future.
Yes. But I set a goal for this live, and it turns out they don't take super chats, super stickers below $2. But what it is the goal for this live is 5 super chats of $2 or more. And if we hit that, I'm going to do a second giveaway in January.
Awesome sauce.
Now, hello, Granny D. How are you?
Miss
It'll
Lori's classroom story snuck in too. That's one of my new friends I was telling you about.
Hello, Lori. I think I've seen you around, Lori. I think I have seen you around.
Super
But
sweet lady. Very, very nice.
but it'll probably be something smaller, not a box. Hello, Linda. How are you? And Nisi. Hiya. How I haven't seen Nisi in a while. But something that can go more in an envelope or a padded envelope instead of maybe a box or a poly mailer, but maybe it can go internationally then because I can stick international stickers on it. So if we can get 5 super stickers or super chats. And Lori Armchair Chef is here too. Hiya. Wow, we're having a party, aren't we?
Uh-huh. Trying to make the friends out there in the YouTubes, meet new people. That's
That's
the goal for the new year, at least on my channel, is meet new people, try new things, keep having fun.
oh yeah. Yeah, I
Mhm.
love meeting new people. My problem is it's keeping up with all the different lives and videos. I just can't keep up with everybody. Hi, Angela. How are you?
And Miss Linda
We're
Schneider, is that how you say that?
Schneider or Schneider. Sometimes it's said different ways, but I think this one might be Snyder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yes. So what are you working on tonight?
I am working on a test pattern. Um, I keep getting, I guess you would say, bored with it because it's a lot of repetitive. Oh, hi, Mishi. How are you?
Hey,
Thank
Missy.
you, sweetie. Oh, and Mishi gave us our first super chat towards our goal tonight.
That's
Thank you,
awesome. Thank you, Miss
sweetie.
Missy.
I hope you have a great New Year's too. But yeah, I'm working on a test pattern. It will eventually be a floor length dress. Right
Oh,
now, it
wow.
is just the pieces of the top. I have to get the top
Okay.
done before she will send me the parts or the pattern for the skirt part.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'm going to play a little
Oh,
something for Missy. Mel doesn't have her own yet, so we share mine. So here you go, Missy. Thank you very much.
and Granny.
And Granny D, too?
And Granny D.
Well,
Thank you.
here we go. This one's for Granny D then. We
Thank
be
you both
grooving.
so much.
That is
You're
awesome.
so
Thank you,
sweet.
girls.
In fact, I think I know exactly what I'm going to put in the giveaway. Um,
Awesome.
I can show it. My sister got me a book for my birthday that I already had. It's the Crochet Imkins book.
Awesome. That's
So
that is a fun book.
I have a second copy, and it's brand new, and I think that would make a lovely giveaway and a great appreciation, you
Mhm.
know. Yeah, the goal is for oh, I'm so sorry, Deborah. Yeah, that you didn't get your notification. We only just started though, honey. We've only been on for like 8 minutes.
And there's my new friend
Welcome in.
Camille.
Nice to meet everybody. I'm so happy to meet everybody who's new. I, Bridget's friends, everybody's always welcome here, and I love making new friends, and I
Yeah.
feel like my voice is like scratchy tonight. My throat doesn't feel scratchy, but it sounds to me like my voice sounds it to me. I don't know.
All right, Miss Lisa, you lurk away. I know you're probably knitting on something wonderful right now if you're not having your lunch. Yeah, she
Wow.
Mel is very close to 1,000, and I think we're
And I'm
getting.
only 205 hours away.
Oh my goodness. That is so close. We can definitely smash that out, guys. Run those playlists after the live tonight if you wouldn't mind.
Hi, Sally. Welcome in, sweetie. Yeah, I looked at my hours today and I'm like, wow, these advents really get you up there in hours. I didn't do advents last year, and I mean, they really get the hours there for you doing something every day and all that. And
Well,
I'm
I'm glad
getting
it's
more
worked out for
watches.
you this year. Unfortunately, my numbers have been pitiful. But that's
Well,
okay. I know,
compared to what I normally get, I mean,
right,
I get like 6 to 13 comments on a video.
right.
So to get 20 comments on a video, I'm like, yay! So
I hear you.
Thank
I
you,
mean, I
Granny
don't think
D.
that ever stops being exciting, you know?
Yeah. Hi, Ellen. How are you? And Mary and Marie and Ellen, and welcome in everybody. And I got to pull up the right pattern here. Give, give me a second. Oh, and I finally got the hang of my mosaic. Took me
Woohoo!
forever to get the first mosaic line done correctly. I kept messing it up because, I always do like three things at once. And I had to really just sit there and do just that.
Your mosaic needs you to be present while you're working it.
But, once, luckily with mine, with yours, you're doing something different every line. Mine is a geometric pattern and it's symmetrical.
Well, there you go. So that works out nicely.
So
Hello,
it's
Zach, and welcome in, Anne.
hi, Zach and Anne. Welcome. All the new faces and names. So good to see everybody.
Miss Terry's in the house. Hello, sweetheart.
And Terry, hello. Oh, and I went in to my studio today. I have 25 members.
That's awesome. That is
I
really
was
awesome.
shocked. I was shocked because I said this month would be the first month I would be giving. Hi, Lisa. How are you? You found the live. Yay. Yes, I'm going to start in January putting up a schedule on the community tab so people know where the live's going to be, at least where it's scheduled to be. If somebody gets sick or something comes up and we have to like jump it somewhere or cancel it, that may change it. But yeah, so here's my mosaic so far. I mean, it might be a bit dark with the purple and black, but I
I
mean,
like that color combination. That's
it
really
just looks,
pretty.
well, I figured I was having such trouble because I was doing the greens and the black. So I said, I'm changing the color. I'm having bad luck with the greens and the black. So I'm changing the color. But
There you go.
yeah, so I changed it to purple as the starting color. And then,
Yeah.
yeah. And she says she has a way, like, this is Tina Thor. The three names, all T's, with the Tina and the two N's as the first name. The Mosaic Queen from somewhere in Scandinavia.
I don't think
Okay.
I've ever heard of that one.
Well, she's amazing, and she does YouTube tutorials, and she has
Okay.
a Ravelry page with a lot of really great patterns.
Okay.
And but so this one, but there was a problem in the pattern that I found already. She
Mm.
has a starting chart, and then she has chart one. The starting chart is rows 1 through 4, and then the chart one is rows 3 through whatever, and rows 3 and 4 are on both the starting chart and chart one. They're not the same on the charts.
No. Hmm.
That's what threw me off in the beginning. Yes, it is, Lisa. If they watch the full 18 minutes
Yep.
at regular speed. Yeah. But it turns out most people apparently don't watch the full, because if you look at like the analytics, it says average watch time of this video, and you'll be shocked.
But
Shocked.
I don't know if that's a really a realistic number, because think about, like, when you're scrolling, right? You're scrolling to find the next
Mhm.
video you wanna watch, but then you look up
Some
because
start.
someone talks to you and the video starts playing, right? And you're like, "Oh,
Right.
I'm not watching that," and you keep scrolling. Well, you only
Mhm.
played it for a few seconds. If that gets added into the average view length, that kills the average.
You would think so. You would think so. But maybe they don't take that unless it does it. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Welcome in. Unless it plays for a certain length of time.
I don't
You
know.
know, I don't know. We don't know. We actually don't know.
It's just my theory. I'm not affiliated with YouTube enough to know how they calculate
Hmm.
their algorithms or their analytics.
Right. Neither am I. And
Yeah.
I'm sure if they tried to explain it to me, I
Another
would.
yarn, sweetheart. What is your name? I'm sorry, it's completely out of my head. Sorry about that, Mel.
Oh, did another yarn come in?
Yes, she
Hi,
did, and I
Shannon. That's
okay.
Shannon, I believe. Yes.
I knew the name, but this brain doesn't always work.
I have not seen her in a while, and she commented on one of my videos, and I just saw her the other day somewhere. I think it was Mama G's, and so
Okay.
yeah.
Well, welcome to anybody and everybody. I'm sorry if we missed you while we were chitter chatting. I am working on my granny squares from the beautiful yarn Bella sent me, and we've got 2 full rounds done.
Ooh,
Any other?
that is
This
a
will
very
end up.
pretty color you're joining them with.
That is the main color she sent me.
Ooh,
Yeah, she did an
that is.
awesome job. She really did. She knocked it out of the ballpark. And right now, I am currently working on this color, and there's my next day. So,
See, I organized and put away all my advents,
awesome.
and now I'm just looking for patterns for them. Bella sent me a pattern. It's for DK yarn though, but I'm like,
Knitting
but
purple, welcome in.
hi, Perp. What are you doing up, Perp? You're in
Watching us,
England.
obviously.
Yeah. Oh, another sleepless night.
Yeah, Bella did an amazing job dyeing up the advents that she made for the various people this year.
Yeah.
I mean, every single one of them just made me drool. She did an amazing job.
I know. I saw it. I saw it dripping off your
Right?
lip
Yeah.
while you were opening. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm a very lucky lady. I'm very, very blessed to have call myself friends with some extremely talented people.
Tammy, there might be something. Okay, now you keep going. I see there's a package on its way to me. I hope it's that bag from you. I hit a monetary snag and was unable to send your package yet, but I'll be sending your package right after the start of the new year when shipping costs go down. Oh no, no, but I wanted to tell you there will be something special in your package as of the start of the year. So None of my advents. Don't be thinking I'm sending you any of my advent yarn. No. Nuh-uh. No. But there will be something in there just for you. Don't be letting your grand princess have it. There will be something special for her too. Um Tammy, you stop saying sorry now. When you have the urge to say sorry for something that you do not have to be sorry for, you just go, I don't need to say sorry. I don't. It's not something I need to say sorry for. It's not something I need to say sorry for. Oh, I'm so glad she had a great Christmas. Kids are meant. That's what Christmas is about, is kids.
Right.
And me. Good. I love you too. Would you lose over 120 of? Nuts? Stitch markers? Bolts? Marbles? Huh, Granny D? I'll help you find
Well,
them.
well, she's asking about Ozempic, so I'm guessing it's probably weight.
I know. I know. That's amazing. I can't imagine you. You're so just tiny. I can't imagine you being Mel sized.
Yeah,
Hi,
our
Paul.
friend Zach needs one of those sorry jars too.
Oh, she lost subscribers.
Oh, subscribers. I've lost 8 in the last month, and I realized the other day I've only gone up 200 subscribers in the last year.
Well,
So I got to kick this channel in the rear end, because if I'm not gonna grow, there's just no reason to be here. So it's either
yeah.
grow by the end of this next year, or just hang it up and decide that,
Oh,
you
don't
know,
you dare talk like that. You are not hanging it up no matter what. You will just hang out and have fun with us.
knit with Jenny. Hello and welcome in, sweetheart.
Hello, Knit with Jenny. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, my dog's snoring already, and her snoring sounds like a phone vibrating.
Oh my.
But I'm like, I'm on my phone, so what? It's very confusing to my poor brain. I'm not on my Adderall anymore, so Granny D will understand this. I am squirreling big time, like all over the place. Yeah,
Well,
Bridget can't leave any of us, Missy. I won't let her. I will go down there and I
well,
will be like,
I'll go out in the woods and hide.
oh, you don't think I won't? I will bring Ziva with me. She's a scent hound. And I'll be like, this is Bridget's yarn. Okay, smell it. Because she was just spinning it. Now go find the Bridget. Go find the Bridget. And then you'd be like, oh my God, there's a Ziva here. I can't hide from Ziva. I can't hide from her. Uh-uh. You couldn't give up a chance of meeting Ziva.
Yeah, it's just frustrating, you know.
Oh, yeah, I don't understand it to that extent of being on here this long and seeing the other channels just go, shoo, 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 pat, But I do
Right.
because, like, all right,
I mean, I'm
Aaron
very
attack and
excited for
Kitty.
everybody that grows like that, you know. I mean, I think it's amazing. I just keep thinking, well, what the heck am I doing wrong? because the
Well,
common denominator in the thing it is me. So
I mean, I'm watching channels that have been on the same time, a length of time as me, who have 2,500 now, and
right,
I'm still under 1,000. But I'm also way disorganized. You know, at times have gone months without putting, "Hi, Ashley, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while." At times have not, you know, put videos up for 2 months in a row, you know, and that kind of thing. And these people put a video up every single day. They have a schedule,
right,
and they also do the giveaways. They have a budget. I've just gotten to where I can do a giveaway,
right.
you know, and so, that would be nice, but I am not where I can do that. And, you know, what did Ashley say? Oh, that's great. I love jigsaw puzzles. In fact, you see this box, Ashley? This is just jigsaw puzzles I got for my family so that we like to do them together on the kitchen table. We'll do one and we'll set it out, and then, we'll all sit down in the evening and work on it for a while. So, here, let me show you some of the ones we got. Um
I get
my sis
obsessed.
Yeah, my sister really loves animals, so I got this one with and it has like the land animals over here, the desert ones, and it's got them all, separated. So it's got the jungle ones here, and then the sea creatures and everything. And
I usually end up doing Star Wars ones, and then I glue them up, and they go out in the game room for the king.
oh, nice! I used to do that with the ones I really loved, glue them up and frame them. Yeah. But this one I had to get because this is actually from one of the Studio Ghibli um, movies. This
Okay.
is, well, I think it is. It's very reminiscent of Howl's Moving Castle. Here, the picture on the back is more of the image, but it looks a lot like Howl's Moving Castle. It's not exactly like it, but it looks a lot like it. So, and that's the first Studio Ghibli movie I ever saw, and I loved it. And my dad ended up, you can make me small again, make me small again, take me away. But I showed it to my dad and my sister, and they loved it. And then we watched them all. And I got one of those wooden ones to make something like you made the owl clock and everything. This
Mhm.
one's a globe because my sister loves geography. So I got one to make an actual 360 globe.
Oh, fun. I
Yeah.
love doing the 3D puzzles or the 4D puzzles.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be our first. We've done the Lego. We did Karen Y, my friend Karen Y, was
Mhm.
doing a giveaway on Lisa's channel, Lisa Ladybird, and and I gave up a $25 PayPal for a off-brand Lego kit for a cherry blossom tree. I probably could have bought the cherry blossom tree and had money left over. But I wanted the kit so bad. They were like, I had won the PayPal, and they're like, "Do you just want the kit instead?" And I'm like, "Yeah, give me the kit." So we sat down as a family and we put the kit together. You know,
I really
I
enjoy.
wouldn't have been able to. I wouldn't have been able to do it by myself big fat fingers. And I actually don't have very good feeling in the tips of my fingers. So I don't have fine motor function.
Sorry, scissors.
Yeah, I like to do interesting, like, I am just, that's why I'm just me. I don't try to do, I tried in the very beginning to write down, Michael, hi, how are you? Thank you. I'm just telling everybody in case you want to know, um, there is, I am doing a goal today for super chats and super stickers. If I get 5 super chats or super stickers of $2 or more before the night is through or within 2 hours, I will do 2 giveaways, my monthly giveaway and an extra giveaway of a amigurumi book in January. So I don't know why it did. Granny D did she did a super chat too, so I'm wondering why it didn't count her.
Oh, that was sweet of you, MDL. Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Michael.
This is for you, sweetie. Thanks. Boogie
You were
down.
so cute. You were so funny.
Oh my goodness, there it goes again. Well, here we go for some more dancing.
I don't want anybody to ever go over their limit for me. I only want them to do it if they want to do it. No pressure to do it. So,
There he goes again. Here you go. Thank you very much, Michael.
yeah.
Boogie down.
And Camille, thank you.
I better get a poll in here. I need to do some dancing.
That's not how, that's not, getting money that way. No. Silly girl.
Well, I mean, we are hookers after all. I'm just saying.
I know, but only in our spare time. Yay! Camille's first super on a live stream. Wait, on any live stream? It says on a live stream, not on my live stream.
I
Bridget
do.
does love to
I
do.
love to dance. I love music. Like, if the king's not home, I get down into my shorts and usually a sports bra, crank up the music, and start scrubbing the house. I am dancing my booty off while I'm cleaning. I'm having a good time. It
Mhm.
is party hour, but I can't do it when the king is here because I feel foolish because white girl loves to dance, white girl can't dance.
That's exactly how I am. Yep. And I make faces. I like even especially when I'm out in public. Like I'm like,
And this is for Knitting Purple. Thank you very much.
thank you, perp.
Yeah,
I think I gave away all my memberships. Let me check. I'm just gonna check here. Just gonna check. Yes, I've gifted all my memberships, so I am sorry. You are all membered out for the month. We will start again next month.
which is very, very soon.
Yes, very, very soon.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
just hoping that 2025 is a better year, that we can actually get the wedding done. It's not going to be until this fall. I wanted it this spring, but things just did not, materialize properly. But hopefully by this fall, we will be married and starting that
woohoo!
chapter of our life, you know.
Ooh, it confettied
It confettied.
because we reached the goal. Goal
Woo!
achieved.
And this is for you, Missy. Thank you very much, sweetheart.
You guys are amazing.
I just
Now, Bridget,
Mm-hmm.
do you think I should do the giveaway in this live?
I mean, that
I
would be
said it
completely fair because they are the ones that
because,
participated in making it happen.
yeah, I think I just worded what I would do wrong. You know, they are the ones who brought it about. Let me get the book. Let me get the book. Getting very close to the camera there.
Up close and personal. Well, I got one full square made. I'm making two out of every color, and then I usually have enough to make a full another one plus some. That's
Mm-hmm.
what's been so far. But right now, I'm just making up the two of each color and then putting the rest in a safe little spot because I have not fully decided yet because I'm only needing four colors for to get the front and back done. I haven't decided yet if I want to make this a sweater or if I want to make this a cute little dress.
Oh, a dress would be adorable.
Because I could do a smaller top, maybe just one, a
Mm-hmm.
short arm, and then I could make it long enough to do like a cute little dress where a nice cute little black slip or something underneath it. I think that would look really, really nice.
Unfortunately, I did not make this cardigan, Ginny. I do not know how to do color work in knitting yet. Like, to this extent, I bought this. So this is a bought sweater, but I do enjoy wearing it. And Halloween is all year in my heart. So I call this my boo sweater. But this is what I have. It is brand new. Has a little bending up here, but that's just from being on the shelf. I hope nobody minds that. Hi Nessa, how are you? So, brand new, Crochet Impkins by Megan Lapp. Um, oh, thank you, Shannon.
You
So, I can probably send this with a good amount of international stamps. I could send this internationally, I think. You know,
Well,
I
being
would
that it's
just
a book, couldn't you send it media mail?
I could send it me. Yes, I was just about to say that. But I would still probably want to wait until after the new year when they drop all the prices again. So, um, so if you all just wait until like the second week of January to let me ship it. Oh, I really hope that your meds really start working for you. Yeah, but that's why I was hoping, media mail or just some international stamps,
Right.
because in a padded envelope. I have padded envelopes, so they'll protect it pretty much,
Right.
unless they stick a knife through it, which hopefully they won't. But so let me get up the StreamYard tool, which I haven't gotten to use in a while.
Well, while you're finding that, I'm going to play the thank you video for our friend Another Yarn.
Okay. You guys are all so sweet. And then you all get to see my dancing, which is just this and me, like, off in another world where nobody else is but me.
That's pretty much where I'm at when I'm dancing. Like I worry about what people think about me, like, stuff like that on a normal everyday type basis to an extent. But when I'm dancing, I don't give a flock if I look like a crackhead in a convulsion, like I'm having
Yep.
a good time. That's what matters to me.
Yep. Okay. So, pretty much, I will send this wherever as long as you can accept it. Don't worry about it. Um, we're going to use the word goals. Okay? So type that in if you would like to win the Crochet Impkins book. And thank you all for helping me reach my goal tonight. I appreciate it. Michael, I have to have several adult drinks to think about dancing.
Well, if I have several adult drinks, I'm liable to just dance the rest of the night away because, well, anything past a swallow, and I literally can feel my body temperature rising as soon as I swallow it. So
Yeah.
I am
And
a complete lightweight.
you only have to put it in once because this tool will pick it up the first time you put it in. So,
It should, anyways.
yeah. And we have 33 people in here.
It's a good
That's a
night.
good that's a good night.
Yeah, and I guess I'm weird too. Like if there's not music, I'm not going to have a drink. I cannot sit around and like watch TV or play cards and drink. I can't. I need music and be up and having fun, having a good time, getting things moving. And I think our Mel has frozen. Oh,
Nope.
there she is.
Nope, I'm just watching. I only have 14 entries. Does everybody have the book already?
Well, I know a lot of people did buy it last year because our
Yeah.
friend Sam from Memphis Makes did that year of the Impkins. So,
Yeah.
and see, I think I ended up giving away one too because I bought one, and no, that was a different one. That was a different one that I had bought it, and someone else bought it for me.
You gave me the Harry Potter one because of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm still at 14.
Well, try putting it
Yeah,
in one more
because
time, everybody,
Sam of
just in
Memphis
case.
Make is the UK person, Nessa.
Yeah, Sam is
Yeah.
the UK person.
Well, good luck to all of you who are entering. I'm still at 14, so I'm gonna draw it if it doesn't move. And then, hey, Kristen, how are you? Yeah, just everybody put it in one more time to make sure it got you. Hey, Karen. Oh, yeah. It's nice to have, when you both crochet, it's nice to have one for each of you. My sister was so upset when she got me one I already had because she thought it was so cute. And then she cried. And I'm like, don't cry. It was a sweet idea and it was the thought that counts. And I'm
That's
like,
right.
you can always
And
get me something else.
right, and I mean, besides that, look, now she's blessed yet another person to be able to have this book and make the cute little
Right.
things for people in their lives. So,
Right. And at the time, we were able to keep it. And she said, can you keep it for a giveaway? You know, it
yeah.
went up to 16, but it's sticking there. So I think we're going to draw it and I'll hold it up here. We've learned to do this. So staying at 16. Yep. Okay. I'm making sure it's not moving when I see people putting the word in. So we're going to push the button and good. Hi, Dreeny. How are you? Dreeny, we are doing a giveaway for the Crochet Imkins book. If you would like to win that, if you don't have it already, put the word goals in. If not, I'm going to draw. I'm giving her a minute in case she's lagging. Okay,
Yeah,
she put it in and it went up one. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Kristen F, and I actually owe you another prize still. I believe. I believe I still owe you another prize, Kristen. Let me know if I'm correct on that. So, congratulations. Because I'm trying to keep it all straight in my head. I have a list too. Yes, it was a cotton cake, correct? And then I will just send them out together. And
there you go.
that also means but still email me please about the book. My email is in the description box below, but you have obviously already emailed me before. Have a great dinner, Michael. Thank you for coming by. And please, everyone, hit the thumbie if you haven't already. You can pay the book forward, Kristen, if you don't want it. Or, I mean, if you just want to pay it forward, go ahead. That's sweet of you. Hi, Mateo. How are you? Yeah, you can do it. I mean, is it someone here? And Veronica, hello. How are you? You want to give it to Tammy? Okay. I'm sending something to Tammy too, so that works also.
Well, there you go. Love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, I have a list, Nessa, because like I said, I monetarily and then when my dad died, things got out of whack and so and yeah. Mimi, I think, is the longest of the people, like, who has been delayed. So, so Mimi, this will be coming to you in your package. I will package it up very nicely. I think your package has turned into a box, sweetie, instead of just a poly bag. So,
Oh, you're in for it now, honey. Run! Them boxes are notorious.
oh, it's not a Jude box or anything. I
You and
mean,
you both. I swear, you ladies in competition for sending boxes that need a crane to get in the house.
I'm going to put this somewhere safe. A mouse in there? Wait a minute. What do you mean a mouse? Did I say something about a mouse?
I don't know, but she's looking for a mouse. You better find a mouse and stick them in there.
No, but I did ask. I did ask if her grand princess still likes stuffed animals. So, so I,
Oh, a
you
mouse
know,
in the book pattern. Okay.
oh. Well, they're in. Okay, you don't know. Let me show you a little about this. I gotta look before I open it. What it is it's all pieces, Tammy. It's heads, bodies, legs, hats. You get to make, and like wings, arms, ears. You get to make up your own creatures. Have a great night, Perp. Yeah, sleep well, sweetie. You make your, okay, like here's a creature. But if you decided to put those horns on this creature with the little ears, you could do that instead of
Mhm.
having these big rabbit ears on it. So you're going to make your own amigurumi by deciding what ears, what legs, what face shape, because haven't you made your own Imkin out of here?
Yep. Yeah, I made one and I sent it to my girl Charlie over at Bixby's Legends. I haven't seen her in forever now. But
Oh, yeah.
I did the mushroom top hat, and oh, it was so cute. It was so cute. And then I never made another one out of there. I intended to, but all the other makes last year kind of
Mm-hmm.
that, and I did get rather upset that there is a mistake in one of the parts, one of the main parts. It's
Yeah.
said increase when it should have been decrease, or it said decrease when it should have been increase. One of those two. I mean, it was a fixable mistake, but with the cost of the book, it kind of irritated me. So I put the book on the shelf and I never looked at it again.
And it could very much confuse a beginner
Right.
to the point of they wouldn't understand. So, yeah.
I mean, very cute patterns. I am not downing the book whatsoever, and mistakes happen. All humans mess up. Um, but beware of that. That there is a mistake in the pattern. So when you're working it, once you find it's very easily correctable. Just do what you know you're supposed to do with making amigurumis.
Yeah. And yeah, this is Crochet Imkins from uh oh my gosh. Megan Lapp with two P's.
I bet they were really cute with the blanket yarn, Missy. I love doing that with amigurumis, either making them
Oh yeah.
incredibly small or turning around and making them with the blanket yarn.
Oh yeah. So for I'm starting off Stash Down 2025 with a bang. I
There you go.
finished I finished my dad's blanket. It
Awesome.
has 7 balls of blanket yarn in it. And they're not the 119. They're the
Right.
220 yard blanket yarns.
It's
And
a big
there's seven
blanket.
balls. And I only have about this much blanket yarn left out of the 7 balls. Little
Oh,
balls that add up to this much. So I'm gonna weigh myself and then weigh myself holding it. to get how much it weighs because I can't weigh it any other way.
Right. Yeah. After a certain size, it gets to be a little bit impossible.
Because it's also, unless I put it in a box and put it on the scale, but then I won't know how much the empty box weighs because it's too light for the big scale, you know? So, oh no, oh, Ellen missed the giveaway. Oh no. But, but yeah, I finished it with the help of Lisa. She urged me. She was like, "You're so close to being done. Why are you working on something else?" You know,
Miss Sally wants to know if you send tracking numbers when you
I
send out your
do.
packages. Okay.
I send through pirate ship, and if I have that person's email, I will put their email into pirate ship so it automatically sends them the notification and the tracking number that it was sent.
That's a good way to do it. I need to change my email address in my pirate ship because when I do that, I end up having people email me in my personal email. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute. How'd you get this email address? Because I don't really tell anybody that email. It's the one I use for my doctors and my, things I got to sign up for, my phone or whatever.
That's right. Yeah. Now, Sally, please refresh me. What do I owe you? Oh, that's right. Sally, I owe you the yarn bag from October. That's right. See, I have that written down. I just couldn't remember it off the top of my head. I'm there. I'm there. Don't don't worry about it. You're going to get yours. It'll be good too. It'll be good. And I have all the information. I have all the information. Yep. I got it. What you like, and I try see that's why I also don't just have like the prizes. Like sometimes I'll do like a pre-made prize, but I like to wait to know who the winner is and then find out like what they like. And you know, I hate orange. And if like that's mostly it's fall time and I made up a fall colored package, I'm going to be like, oh, no way am I sending that to them. You know,
Right, right.
I won't do that to someone. Would you want to win a prize? And I'm just going to throw it out here. It's all like dark purple yarn. And, you know, I know you're getting to love purple, but,
Yeah,
you
because
don't.
now I associate it with people that I love rather than a person that I cannot stand being on this
Right.
face of the
But,
earth.
okay. Okay. Let's put it this way. Would would you want to win a prize? And I know you don't win prizes anyway, but would you want to win a prize and it's sent to you and you open it and it's all acrylic yarn?
No, not really. No.
Yeah,
I
so
know that's awful, but no.
I know, and you're not being snobbish, it's just your tastes right now.
It's what I prefer to make and what's comfortable for me to wear.
Right, because you're in a warmer climate and also you're going more towards the natural fibers. That's not being snobby. That's just where your tastes lie and also what suits your climate, and
Yeah.
your lifestyle. I mean, my cousin is vegan. I'm not going to give her wool stuff, though I will have the discussion with her one day. Why won't you wear wool? It doesn't kill or harm the sheep. In fact, if you don't shear them, that harms them. So let's have this discussion. You know, I'm not asking you to wear leather.
Right,
You
right.
know,
That's
you know.
different.
So, I mean,
Yeah, acrylic will definitely keep you good and warm. I have a beautiful beach cover up that Bod designed. I altered it by adding sleeves to it, and I wear it as a dress, but I literally can only wear it in the wintertime. And it's a great big wide open pineapple stitch dress. There is,
have a
you
great
know,
day, Lisa.
but wearing it even in the wintertime, I end up sweating in it.
That's
And
because
I'm
in the
not a sweater.
wintertime you can go in the ocean.
Yeah. We went for a motorcycle ride last week, and
Uh,
I was in a hoodie sweater. That was it. It was beautiful out.
yeah, but that's Nessa. That's because they didn't care if they nicked them, and they wouldn't put the stuff on them to stop the bleeding, and they would throw them around in every direction, and they wouldn't do it gently. I mean, you still have to like flip them and do everything to get their bellies, but you don't have to be rough about it.
No,
So I mean, it's just it's just the way you do it. You also don't have to put them in things that hold their necks up and things that put make them uncomfortable. We had 9 sheep. They were beautiful. They were pets. They were big puppy dogs. And they were brown and they were dark brown and they were cream colored and they were white. And when they got sheared, there were all different colors of fleece underneath all that, from like the darkest brown to the lightest white and cream and yellow and tan and just gorgeous colors. Hi Gwen, how are you? Welcome in. But it was just, we had a shearer come every spring to shear them, and he would occasionally nick one, but very occasionally. And he would just, he was quick, efficient, and they didn't mind at all. And he would just be like, and we'd talk, and you know,
right,
they felt so much better when he was done. They were like, we're babies again. Let's run
right,
around and frolic.
right. I'm gonna switch us around and go big so I can show them, my thread work.
Oh God, it's the baby pumpkin again. It's the
Guys,
baby
I like
pumpkin again.
crochet so much that this fall, first I made this guy out of embroidery thread. But then I'm like, well, you know, I think I can do better than that. So I made this guy out of sewing thread and a .6 millimeter crochet hook.
Uh-huh.
And then I dropped it on the floor and lost it for 2 hours.
Because you didn't have your glasses on, you old lady.
I was like, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Yeah. So, keep pushing. Do it all. I mean, I've used the super jumbo stuff. Hurts my hands. I don't like it. I don't even use anything bigger than a 4 weight, and I only use a 4 weight when I have to because it hurts my hands. The bigger hooks hurt my hands. But this tiny stuff doesn't bother me at all. Now, I did buy a jeweler's
Luke,
magnifying thing to put on my glasses. I found it at Harbor Freight of all places for a couple bucks. Love it. The next time I work on a pumpkin this small or something this small, I will definitely be using my magnifies, the jeweler magnifiers.
I remember you showing those when you got those, the magnifiers for your glasses. You were like, now I can see everything.
But yeah,
Oh yeah, part-time stand-up comedian when you're a teacher. Yep.
I think you have to
If
have
you
that kind
guys,
of resolve when you're a teacher, as a
yeah,
comedian would have to put up with the
yeah.
shenanigans.
One of my tags that I always put in my tag box is hashtag shenanigans. I don't know if that is a YouTube hashtag, but I'm gonna make it one.
Right, there you go.
Um, but I was one of the kids that most teachers were like, "Oh, it's Mel," and then the other half of the teachers were like, "Oh, it's Mel." You know,
Right. Well, thank you, Tammy. I love my sweater dresses. I really do. They're quite comfortable.
I want to. What did I want to say? Oh, you taught high school for 20 years. High
Oh, that
school.
is a lot of
Oh,
shenanigans.
yeah, that's the shenanigans category. Um,
Yeah, if you can
gosh,
put up with that, you can survive anything.
I wanted to say something and I can't remember what it was. Oh, if you want to drop your channel, type the word shiny, SHINY, and Nightbot will drop your channel for you so others can go and get to know you and possibly subscribe to you if they, find you akin to them.
No, I didn't make this top. This was a Walmart special a couple years ago. I usually buy things like out of season so that I can get them on clearance. I don't like to spend money. Oh, Nessa wants to know if you like mushrooms and crochet patterns.
I do. I think mushrooms are adorable. In fact, I was so excited because my one advent was the crafty cryptids and they sent a project bag that they had handmade, and here, let me grab it real quick. It's got mushrooms on it. It's so cute. It's not a Bridget bag, but it will do in a pinch. Um,
Well, anybody that's a part of my Facebook group, Nessa was so sweet. And we started a chat area for just patterns in my group. And Nessa put a whole bunch of really cute mushroom patterns in there.
oh,
Yeah, adorable.
oh, Bridget, I have to show you my one Christmas present.
Mm.
You're gonna be jealous, but oh gosh, there went my mouse.
I did a little Google searching when I went down to the doctor the other day, which, yeah, he put me on some medicine. So hopefully, a lot of the stuff that's bothering me will go away soon because I've hit perimenopause. Yay! But I was doing some searching on Google and I was very surprised to find that three new witchy stores opened up near me. So
Lucky.
I think the king is going to have to take me on a little shopping spree around to all of them. One is more a metaphysical herbs and stuff like that type shop, and the other ones are crystals and books and tarot cards and all that kind of fun stuff. So we're going to go shopping.
Maybe I'll have to put you on video chat and take you to the one that's near me.
Oh, heck yeah.
But this is the bag that came in my cryptid.
I have that fabric.
Yeah, you said. And it's got just a wrist strap and a drawstring. So, but it's nice and thick. They have like a canvasy up here, and then they lined it, of course. And they have like a key ring, jump ring in there. I left. What did I leave in there? The candle they sent.
That is
But
a very, very nice quality fabric.
yeah,
Spoonflower, the company that does the printing for that, they do sublimation printing, which is environmentally friendly because the water gets used over and over and over again. So it's a lot nicer to the environment than most fabrics.
yeah, yes. And then this is what my sister said. My dad got it for me, but he accidentally forgot to order my Christmas present. So they ordered it when they realized it wasn't on its way. So he gave me this, which I think was a second gift from her. It is my wall calendar for the year.
Oh, that's
Bridget.
pretty. Look
And
at you, Wick.
each month tells you about a plant with a lovely drawing, and it tells you like its history of medicinal use, and then it gives you a recipe also.
Awesome.
So like echinacea is January, and it gives you lemon echinacea immunity tonic.
This time of year,
So
that's a very good recipe to have.
yeah, and it's pretty much everything that you can get at the grocery store except the dried echinacea root and the dried echinacea flower. But
Right,
I'm
which you can get
gonna
that from holistic stores or
natural food stores, maybe even.
herbal
But
remedy stores, stuff like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can during the spring and summer, like hunt them down where I live for the ones that grow wild around where I live.
That's a good way to do
Because I'll Google search what they look like actually instead of the drawings, and
it.
then
Hmm.
and yeah, but my dad's gift came today, and they were going to wrap it when they were watching the movie. So yeah.
You got me a witchy calendar for this year and a date book for Yule.
Aww.
It's got a bunch of planting information in it, which is awesome because I love having all my garden veggies and everything. So hopefully in the next year or so we will have the garden area completely cleared and have the pigs rooting everything up because I'm getting more piggies. I'm getting more piggies.
Oh, are you, sweetie?
Yes, I love my piggies, and we're gonna get
You
a few
need to
more.
you need to get him
Oh yeah,
um
yeah. He's
before.
gonna be done. But eventually, I want to have not necessarily. I don't want a Yorkshire pair. I'm thinking probably a coon pair. Um,
Oh,
and but those ones won't be pets. Those will be
oh,
on the going in the freezer side of the farm.
I can't do that
I can as
unless.
long as they're not my pets. If I don't name them and love on them, oh yeah, they can definitely go in my tummy. I don't care.
But unless there is no more grocery store out there and I have to fend for myself, Karen's like truffle hunting?
No, we're just gonna get some coon pigs for well, first what they're gonna do is they're gonna root up all the whatnots in the where we clear. So they get the land ready, plus they'll fertilize while they're out there. And then I also want them to have babies so we can sell babies and grow babies to put babies in the freezer. But yeah. But I'm also getting another pet pig. I want another female pig. So,
Good.
and
Because you loved her.
oh yeah,
You,
yeah.
you
Cersei was
loved
that
her.
was my girl right there.
Yes, she was.
I was watching videos the other day on my computer and I came across videos of Cersei and of Leia, and it made me so happy, but at the same time broke my heart, you know. And still walking past that pen has to be taken up and moved. I will never ever put another animal where that's currently sitting. It's just too many bad memories. And when we set it up again, I'm thinking about adding like some kind of topper to it.
Well, yeah, you need to reinforce it somehow because don't those people still have those dogs?
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Yeah, you don't want anything like that, but
yeah, I don't want to ever want to have to go out there and find
you
something like
did
that
not,
again.
Missy. You did not.
Moi. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yes, yes. Well,
Hi,
I mean, I grew up
Sharon.
on a farm though. Like I grew up raising beef cows and having milking cows, and yeah, we raised pigs to slaughter and we raised chickens to slaughter, and we would buy 100 turkeys, my family, and have a like an assembly line butchering thing going on once a year, you know.
For Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, yeah, like we everyone would
Yeah.
put them in their freezers instead of going to the store. It was one, it was a healthier way of getting your food because you know what that animal has ate. You
Yep.
know how it's been taken care of, and you know for sure that antibiotics have not been put in the animal. Now, I'm not going to get on a soapbox and preach about all that kind of stuff. I have my beliefs and my feelings, and everyone else has the rights to their beliefs and feelings about what they put into their body. But in my mind, in my way of thinking, I just would rather have my food come from somewhere I know what's been done with it,
Oh, I would too,
you know.
but I can't personally raise it and then do that.
See, I can't hold the instrument that ends them from being here, but I can cut them up and put them in the freezer. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, so you take them somewhere, or does the king do it?
The king handles that part of it. Unless
Okay.
it's like a bigger animal, then we take it to a local place that
What's your
butcher does it up and everything. Yeah.
yeah? See, I mean, but I fully admit that I can pivot, and if there were a zombie apocalypse and grocery stores no longer existed, I'm gonna find a way to survive,
Right.
and it's not gonna be on Twinkies and canned goods.
Yeah,
So
I could starve to death in a house full of most of the things that you can find in a grocery store. I would literally starve to death first. I will not
no,
eat.
you have to learn to pivot, honey.
I
You
can't.
have
It I can't. Like my body will not allow me to swallow like raviolis or I can't. It literally
no. See,
grosses me out.
yeah, there are some things that I cannot, do, but
Tammy says she'd be a buffet for the zombies.
well, yeah, I can't run real fast, but hopefully I can run faster than a zombie falling apart. Those things are slow. They're slow.
Yeah, Twinkies keep forever.
Yeah, I know. Has anybody watched what is it called? Zombieland and Zombieland 2. Those are great movies. They're amazing. They're hilarious. And yet they have feeling in them. And the whole story behind them is family. That is the whole meaning behind it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my family did all that stuff. Like, I remember opening morning, but this is Wisconsin, Wisconsin deer are stinking huge. And I remember opening morning quite
You
a
sure
few
they
different
weren't elk?
times that my family would have 12, 14 plus deer hanging ready to go by the end of opening day. And then we would all come together, 14 grandkids, all the parents, and we would do an assembly line thing. Like everybody had their job between cutting, packing, and, getting freezer ready.
Did they have enough tags for that many
Oh
deer?
yeah. Oh God, yes. But you got to remember, honey, this is farm country, so farmers can get extra tags because the deer do so much damage to the crops. And
Oh,
so, and then, like I said, I had four uncles, four aunts, plus my grandpa, plus my cousins that were old enough to be out there. You know, it
yep,
was a family affair. We were putting food in the freezers for the year. You know, was very
yep.
taken very seriously. You know,
Wow.
I've always been
Yeah.
keen bow hunting myself. I don't find enough sport in gun hunting. I'd rather go out there with a bow and give the deer a fair shot, at least a more equalized shot. Yeah, down here in South Carolina, like the first time I seen a deer down here, I'm like, is that a puppy? They're like a third of the size as the deer in Wisconsin. They're just so tiny, and they don't they are not very sportsmanlike hunting here in the South.
do they do they bait?
They take dogs in the woods for
Uh,
deer. In Wisconsin, the
no.
only time a dog is allowed in the woods with you is if you're small game hunting and they're treeing the animals for you, or you're bird hunting and they're retrieving the animal for you. But down here, they actually they'll put a pack of dogs and they don't feed them for a few days, so they are really ravenously hungry, and they'll put a pack of dogs at one end and they'll go stand down at the other end of the field and they'll let those dogs go. And the dogs chase the deer, and yeah, it's not very sportsmanlike at all. They literally sit
Uh,
on the back of their trucks with a 12 pack of beer, drinking it and shooting anything that comes out of the woods.
yeah, Nessa, I know. Here the deer look healthy and they all look good and the mamas I think they know, the areas where the hunters aren't allowed because they come into our area a lot and the whole cul-de-sac is a non-hunting area. And they're not technically allowed to hunt, on certain areas of the state forest where people live. You're not allowed to hunt within 1,500 yards of a dwelling, that kind of thing. But there's a whole bunch of posted where the land is bought, where it's private property,
Right.
posted no hunting. And so they're only allowed to hunt on the public land. And
Like everyone leaving. Sorry, honey. There was a bunch of people leaving, and I didn't want them to
oh,
miss us
oh, I'm
telling them good
sorry.
night.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Y'all have a good night. And welcome in, Catherine.
Yeah, dogs like to taste some deer sometimes.
Oh, wow, Nessa. A pregnant deer under your deck, and she was injured in the eye.
Poor girl.
Yeah. But
We had a
they,
fawn for a while.
we had a couple that were here when they were little spotted babies, and then they came back when they were bigger, and I took video of them. I never put it up because it was, you know, during when my dad was sick, and I just never got around to putting it up. I could put it up now. You know, it was pretty bad too because it was out through my sister's window. So it kept focusing on the screen and then focusing on the deer and then focusing on the screen. You know, I hate when they do that.
Right. And cameras can be a little tricky to work with sometimes, trying to get them to do exactly what you want them to do. And
Yeah, you figure out how to get them to do exactly what you want them to do, and you tell me.
I'm barely getting past, figuring out how to stick a picture into my videos or add music to it. So, yeah, all that other stuff's a little beyond me.
I have yet to figure out how to speed up. I haven't figured out that yet.
I can show you how to do it with my app. That I don't know how to do it with other apps. I know the app that I use has a free version, or you can pay like I think it's like $30 or something like that for an entire year for the pro version. I usually do that just because eventually I'll learn how to use all that stuff and it'll be worth the money,
Well, I have the pro version of my app right now, so I should be able to speed up. I
right?
just haven't learned how, you know?
Well, if it's anything like the one I use, there's a little button on the bottom that kind of looks like a speedometer, and you can either speed it up just completely, like up to 8 times faster, or you can have it do on a curve where it'll start out a little faster, then more, all the way up to really fast, and then come back down to regular speed.
Oh,
Um, because I've been doing a lot of that with, I've been opening up the Royal Celebration box, this month, and
yeah.
I'm about to open day number 10, I believe.
Wait, I thought you were doing that in January.
I am, but I'm filming
You're
in three.
filming it now.
If you're my member, you can already see the videos. They are available for members only right now, but they will start dropping um, for everybody as of the first. And I've been crocheting each color into the top every day and then just speeding that section up.
Yeah,
Because no one wants to sit with me for 45 minutes every day to watch me do this 3 lines of color, but I wanted to have the experience where you're actually designing the top with me, because this is the pattern that's going to go with the Royal Celebration box.
right.
So it's going to be a set of bags, the yarn, and a pattern to make it a all-inclusive, well-rounded box. Here's the
Yeah.
bags you can put your yarn in. Here's a pattern that you can work on if you so choose. Obviously, if you want to do a different pattern, go for it. But
Nessa, if you want help doing the emojis, the custom emojis and badges for after you get monetized, Did you get monetized, honey? That's right, you did. If you want help with that, you can email me or message me on Facebook. Then and we can get together and I'll help you out with that. I had trouble with it at first because it kept saying, your pictures are too big. Your pictures are too. They need to be a JPEG. And I'm like, they are a JPEG. They are a. But yeah, so if you want any help with that, just, from a crazy person, you know, just say.
Yes, if you're a member, you can see those videos now. If you're not a member, they're not released publicly yet for the box, but I will have it up on the website hopefully by the 1st. I do need to call Steve and get all the details hammered out so that he can get it onto the website for me.
Yeah, but you had talked about the box, so.
Right, right. Yeah, it's just it's 30 minis and then which are 20 grams each. And then you also get a full 100 gram hank, and you can have them custom dyed to your color palette, as well as getting a queen set of bags, which is my medium knot bag right there. And then you also get, oh, wrong direction, one of the hook and needle bags right here. And you get what he's sitting next to right there as my takeout bag, along with all the yarn.
Love the takeout bag.
Right? That one's so much fun. I got a bunch of them cut up. I cut them last night, but then I had two different color purple threads and neither one of them worked. I'm like, nope, it doesn't, it just did not work with the color fabric that I had whatsoever. So I had to run to the store this morning and get some more appropriate thread, because you know how fussy I am about my threads and my fabrics looking right together. So
Ziva stuff.
so we will have new takeout bags ready to go here very soon, and a few more knot bags as well. And so,
I think the picture I have on Facebook, Nessa, is actually one of the emojis I have on the channel.
and
If there are any members here who want to put up the Ziva emoji, I don't know if there are any members here right now.
okay. And Nessa, Mel's also a member of my group, so you should be able to find her in the group participants on Facebook.
I wonder if I can put up my own Here, look. I can put up my own emojis.
There you go.
That's the picture, because I know there's more than just me on Facebook as Melanie Titus, but that's the picture that goes with my Melanie Titus on
She
Facebook.
found you.
Yep.
Woohoo! Making
Okay.
the friends,
Yeah,
doing the
so
things.
friend me, and yeah, I got to get rid of I think I disavowed my business page because I don't do business. I don't do business.
Oh, I I rejoined Instagram last night.
Did you?
Yes, I'm back on Instagram as Queen's Crafts by Bridget, because I wanted to send I want to send that blanket to the lady that I like to watch here, Charlotte Dobre, and she doesn't have a public like PO box, and she doesn't have a public email address available. But you should supposed to be able to contact her through Instagram. So I wanted to contact this woman so much that I opened my Instagram back up. And then I tried to message her, and unless she follows me, I can't message her.
Oh no.
So I gotta wait until my In the Shadows t-shirt comes so I can take a picture of that and post it to her. Then I can tell her, hey girl, I need to message you.
In the shadows? Like what we do in the shadows? Or
She's her thing is like stay petty, or move in the shadows means like,
oh, okay.
don't get mad at people, move in the shadows, do what you got to do to get what you need. um
Okay.
but without, I
Yeah,
just,
without being seen and kind of thing.
right, and
Bye
without
bye.
being, like a Karen or something like that, and being
Yeah.
mean and that. She does like am I the asshole stories, and right, Deborah, desperate times, desperate measures. A girl got to do what a girl got to do. And welcome
Okay.
in, Dawn. Great to see you, sweetheart. Just got
Are you
up. Yeah.
feeling all right, Dawn?
Well, she had West Coast Wednesdays this morning, which of course I missed.
No, she had bingo. Bingo
Yeah,
Monday.
that's right. Monday is
I'm
not
like,
West Coast
West Coast
Wednesday.
Wednesdays. What?
They're so
What
used to
the?
her West Coast Wednesdays. But
Yeah, that thing runs and I'm like, I can't. If I'm even up when that is on, it's usually because I woke up in the middle of the night and it's still on, and I'm like, nah,
good
uh-uh.
night, Miss
I-
Sally.
mm-mm. Have a great night, Sally. But yeah, I'm just like blinking my eyes and going back to sleep, and I'm like, I can't even imagine. No, no.
Yeah, now if you guys are up in like the middle of the night, like late the middle of the night, like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, middle of the night, Lisa Knits has been popping up live too. So just for any night owls that need company, or while they're working, look up Lisa Knits. Make sure you have her, because yeah, fun. And
You
Miss
see what
Dawn has
Dawn
been,
just said?
yeah, hobby bingo hurts. Yeah,
No, no, we move in the shadows, quietly planning payback for wrongdoings.
that's
Winky.
right. But the reason I want to send this wedding present to Charlotte so bad is, well, she's going to be a bride in 2025, and I'm going to be a bride in 2025, and you know, awesome. I want to celebrate the brides coming together and not being bridezillas. I be listening to some of these stories, because she reads a lot of them from Reddit.
Oh
And
my.
oh my goodness, the stuff that happens on, oh, I would never ever treat anybody the way some of these stories happen
Yeah.
on the bridezilla ones, or am I the asshole ones, or whatever. Is people are jerks.
Yes. I can be a jerk. And yes, I can. Nobody go all weird on me. I can be a jerk.
And I know the king and I have discussed one thing, because of those bridezilla and a-hole stories, that we definitely won't be doing at our wedding. That cake smashing, smashing someone's face
Oh
into the cake,
no.
smashing the cake into someone's face. If someone did that, I'd smash my fist right down their pie hole.
Yeah, but you also handmade your dress and everything you're going to be wearing.
Yeah,
Like you
that's
want to
just,
get cake on that.
you're right.
No. If and like this man who knows you and knows about that,
Yeah. No, he would never do that.
Oh, yeah,
The king is not that type of man.
that would be lovely, Dawn. Thank you.
Yeah, Charlotte is funny. She's a Canadian lady, and she's got beautiful red hair. So pretty.
Oh, I always wanted to be a redhead.
My mother and father are both redheads, and they had two blondes and a brunette. Go figure.
Again, I say maybe Daddy ain't the milk, you know.
Right,
Like
right.
we were all in crafting kitties. Oh my God.
I was
They're
just gonna say that.
2.5
Oh my
now.
god.
Baby
Yeah,
number 4. Save baby number 4.
right. Brian makes for an epic live. Like seriously. I mean, Erin is a funny lady on her own. But
Uh-huh. Well,
Brian is just
that's what I'm talking about. Erin has been on only a couple months longer than I have, and she's at 2.5K, and I'm at 921. But she has a schedule. She keeps to it. She's entertaining. She has the budget to do the international giveaways all the time. You
and
know.
she is such a doll. I mean, not to take away from you at
Oh,
all because you
no,
are
no,
too.
no. She is. I love her to death. She's a dear friend. And, and she's got those kids too. All I've got is Ziva and Ruby. I mean, come on.
Right? She's got little Thompson bingo underfoot all the
Oh my
time.
God, she just chuffed. She chuffed and she was like, "How dare you, mommy?" Oh no, don't you throw up on the bed. Don't you dare. Not again. Get
She's
off.
still having
Off.
tummy
Get off.
issues. And poor
Get
babe.
off. Get off. Get off. 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 Do it. I love you. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I've only watched Charlotte for
Or,
like the last couple of years, but I have just fallen in love with her. She is such, oh, I love her.
all right. Can you hold down the fort if I take my dog to get a drink of water and make sure she doesn't throw up on my bed?
Mm-hmm. I got you.
Okay.
We'll take care of the
And this
baby.
Ruby is much better, Dragon Cat. She is back to her normal self. And yeah, she is whatever was happening with her has passed. The vet did call us back when I left a message. But yeah. So Ruby is all better.
Nessa, my girls are the exact same way. If I tell them to be quiet in English, they just talk back to me most of the time. Generally, when I start talking to them in Spanish, they know that they are in trouble.
Go get your.
And I don't even speak Spanish like that. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier, Dawn. YouTube has been kind of cruel this lately here. I've lost 8 subscribers in the last month, and I've had a video almost every single day in January, if not a couple videos every day. Um, Hopefully, and like I was doing really good actually when I first started my first year. I was doing pretty decent on YouTube. It wasn't like astronomical growth, because I wasn't doing a bunch of giveaways and stuff like that, but it was decent. And then there was an incident with another YouTuber that, well, she talked to me really, really nasty and wrong, and it literally sucked every ounce of joy that I had for YouTube out of me. It was no longer fun. It no longer was a place that I could come and enjoy myself. And then after about a year of that, I really missed sharing what I was making with the people that actually came and watched my videos. Um, and so I decided to come back. Well, ever since I decided to come back, my growth has been extremely slow. I've had a couple times where I got a really good boost because, like one time, Mama G did a giveaway, and until I made, I think it was like 1,000 or 2,000 or I don't. It was one of my next milestones, and she did a giveaway to get me to that milestone. And then there was one other person that gave me a decent boost. I've had other big YouTubers, talk about me. Crystal talked about me. Juan has opened yarn and bags from me, stuff like that. But those things never materialized into anything, unfortunately. So I just got to keep, pushing along and doing what I can. Like I'm never going to be uh like Carrie Penny, the Happy Crafty Homemaker, where she is so detailed and so organized, and she's got her ducks in a row. At least that's how it looks from the viewer's point of view. Not saying that everything is perfect in the background because we never know. Um,
Yeah.
I'm never going to be that. But I have decided in the last couple months that I am going to work harder at trying to keep things more not segregated, but like Erin has her Fridays with Fred and her things we're making Thursday.
Categorized.
And yeah, like
Categorized.
where I try to talk like if I'm done with a crochet project and I'm done with some, knitting and I'm done with some bags and I'm done with some I don't know what other kind of craft. Um I show it all in one video, and I think the people that only want to see their crochet don't appreciate seeing the rest of it, and then like so I'm just trying something new. I'm seeing what's working for other people, and now I'm not going to copy what other people are doing. I'm going to do it my way, but I think that I have to try something new. And thank you very much, Jerry and Dawn. I do appreciate that, but I know there's things that I could definitely do better. Like the thumbnails, I'm awful at that. The titles of my videos, I'm awful at that. That stuff that I don't know that I can get better at because that's just the way that my brain works, you know? Like
Your new thumbnails are looking great. The
they're just
ones you're
I don't
coming
know. I
out
look
with.
at mine though, and I look at yours, and mine look like I went, okay, put this here, put this there. That's good enough. Where
Yeah,
yours
but
look like
I
you like
also bought a
really,
subscription. I have like more of
you
the
know,
backgrounds to choose from and that kind of thing. But
yeah,
I sit there and sometimes it takes me half an hour to make a thumbnail. Sometimes it takes me an hour. You
right.
know, and
Yeah,
nowadays it doesn't take me nearly as long, but you know, and
right,
sometimes I also learned how to download pictures off the internet and then upload them into Canva to use the free clip art if they don't have a background that's free that I
right.
like. So,
Zach meant Jerry, but he wrote Harry.
I saw that. I
Typo.
saw that.
My mine do that all the time.
Yeah, I was making a brand new thumbnail for every lot. I make a new one for every live with Puppers and Mel, and I was making new ones for everything, but I reuse the ones for the craft and chat with
Right.
Bridget. So I'm like, there are some I can reuse. I don't need to stress myself with making a brand new one for every single thing. You
Right.
know, come on.
Yeah,
And
I
if
just been thinking about it. I know I make beautiful things. Now I just want to try to make my videos match the beautiful things that I make.
they
That makes
do, maybe they don't all have to be hot fuchsia pink, you know, where
well,
they burn where they burn your eyeballs the minute you see them, you know. Hi, Jerry. How are you? Oh, do you know, Dawn and Jerry, you guys got automatic entries into this month's giveaway for just as an appreciation for being members. I started an appreciation entry. So you each got one entry into the sorting hat this month.
woohoo.
Yeah.
You want to see a sneak peek of the sweater in progress?
Of course we do. Ooh.
It's from over here. We got day one, and then two, and then I go back into one, and then three. I border it with the day one, just one row of day one in between the two rows of each day. So
Is this is the sweater made out of
the Royal Celebration box.
okay.
Yes, we're going to add, I think, one more day right here. And
Yeah,
then
Deborah, it's
day
not all
11,
pink.
we'll start the the center section, and the back section where I'll have to work them separately. We'll do that for 10 days. And then the last 10 days, we'll do this side. And then, of course, we will have to work the sleeves up. But I'm
Hey,
really
Sue.
loving how this is working.
It is looking very nice. We did lose quite a bit of people all at once there. I wonder if someone else went live.
Either that or they're like, would you shut up about the YouTube's crap? Because I know a lot of people don't like to hear about it. So I try not to talk about, oh, please subscribe and on that on my videos a lot.
Yeah.
Because I know people are like, would you just knock it off? I know about the thumbs. I know about the subscribe, and I know about the bell already. you know.
Well, I try to not mention it too much. I only mention it like we've been on 2 hours and I've only mentioned the thumbs once, but I'm going to mention it again. If you haven't remembered to hit the thumbs, you know, try to remember to go hit that thumb, it helps me out. Thank you. And if you enjoy listening to, my weird banter, maybe subscribe and hit that notification bell. I never remember to say the notification bell, but you know, I jibber jabber all the time, just like this, even when Bridget's not here to respond to me. So, but I didn't have my live last week because it was Christmas Day, and I will not be having my live this Wednesday either because my nephew is up from Virginia. In I live in Pennsylvania, and he's up from Virginia um this week, and I will be spending the day with him on New Year's Day. So I am sorry.
Awesome.
I am choosing my nephew over you guys. But only because I have not seen him in over a year. Like a year and a half. And I
Family
miss that boy terribly.
Yeah, and
I
family
mean,
comes first. They grow up so fast and they start their own lives and do their own things that
he'll
you
be
got
graduated next time I see him, and I might not see him because he's thinking of joining the military, and then gosh knows when the next time I get to see him is.
Right.
I'm actually a little scared about it. Frightens me.
I need to step out and go check on the fire real quick. I will be right.
Okay, you do that. We will be here. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Yeah, he is so tall, and he'll be 18 in April, and he's my baby. He is, and he has a little mustache, and his voice is so deep. And I was talking to him yesterday, and I'm like, "Yeah, my friend got me to play Pokemon Go." Dang, Lisa Ladybird, and he's like, "Oh, Pokemon Go," and I'm like, "Yeah, you should play with me." And he's like, "I'm downloading it right now," and like a minute later, he's like, "I caught a Charmander." And I'm like, "Oh, you've already downloaded it? Okay, this is how you do the friend request to me." And then we're already friends, and he sent me a gift, and we're trading things, and yeah, yeah. He's a sweetie. He still will give me hugs in public and tell me he loves me. He'll still say, "Love you, Mimi," in public. He doesn't care who hears him. And hi, Jeanette. I owe Jeanette a bag too. So yes, Jeanette, 3,500. That's amazing. That is that
Is
is amazing.
absolutely phenomenal.
But yeah, he doesn't mind who hears him. You have a great night too, Shannon. It was wonderful seeing you again, and I hope to see you again soon.
Wow, we've been here almost 2 hours already. Doesn't feel like we've been here that long.
Yeah, he wants to join the Marines because his dad was a Marine, but just last year, or just this summer, he started having anxiety attacks, and I'm not sure the Marines is the best thing to jump into when you just started having anxiety attacks. You know?
Right.
Not sure. So, that's what makes me nervous about him joining the military. Nothing else. I mean, well, besides active duty and
Right.
fighting and possible injury and death and all that. But don't worry about it, Zach. You just do what you want to do. You do you, and the people will come back, okay? That's all you have to do.
I'm getting excited. Miss Deborah and I are going to go shopping together for our birthdays.
You stop teasing me like that. You already said that, and you said something about maybe going to an LYS, but then you were like, "But I would rather spend the money on, bear yarn
Oh, yeah,
than,"
but I still want to check out the LYS.
yeah. Well, what you do is you go to the LYS and you're like, "Oh, it's so lovely," and you buy yourself something that, you can't get anywhere else. And
Right.
then you save the rest of your money, or you get the king to make you a purchase at like Little Knits or whatever of the bear yarn, and that's how you get both.
Right. Right. There you go.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've been seeing them on Facebook that OYS has been posting quite a bit, and I'm like, ooh, they got some pretty stuff in there.
Happy early birthday to both of you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, okay. This is one thing I am not ashamed of
Good night, Dragon
learning from
Cat.
Night Dragon Cat, honey. You have a good sleep. We'll talk later. We should talk on the phone. Um, but this is one thing I'm not ashamed of learning from my mother is how to find and get a bargain. I hunt the bargains, and I mean, we had to get propane in our tank, and we got a flyer that said, get on the budget plan and save 300, get a $300 credit. And
Right.
I'm like, okay, so I called them and I'm like, how much would it be to get this much of a fill? And I'm like, oh my God, that's killer. But then I noticed further down it said we have these discounts. And I'm like, we don't apply for that. We don't apply for that. We don't. Senior discount. And I'm like, what's your age for senior? And they're like 60. And I'm like, my dad's 62 and it's his name on the account. And she's like, you're signed up. Don't worry, honey, you're signed up. And I'm like, oh, thank God, because we have a 500-gallon propane tank, and we're down to like less than 30% of the tank. You
Mm.
know, yeah, and we've been having power hits like crazy, and that's what runs our generator. And it's because the snow is so heavy, it's pushing the tree limbs down onto the lines. And I'm sure it's breaking the tree limbs onto the lines. And they
Right. In
don't
some
come up
places
here.
I'm from.
They don't come up here just because we have brownouts. They'll come up here if we have a full on blackout for more than an hour and a half. That's it. So, but yeah. Well, it doesn't run our heat. My dad actually did this cool thing. We have these little heaters, and he put them in the wall in each of the rooms and then attached them to a thermostat because our rooms are only 12 by 14. My sister's room is, and there's one in the kitchen, one in the front hall, and one in his room, which is the living room. And so, you know, 5 of them in the whole house. The house is only 875 square feet. It's a tiny home. It's considered a tiny home, you
I
know.
think your house is about half the size of mine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tiny home. Um but it's comfy.
Right.
I mean, the rooms are small, but they hold what you need.
Right.
Um but the thing is the heaters are electric. The propane is only for the water heater, the gas stove, and the generator. So we haven't had a propane fill for 2 years. So she's like, yeah, the budget plan is an automatic payment and an automatic fill, but we can make it so that they don't come and fill you for like a long, long time, even though it's automatic.
Right. Now, hopefully, you'd be able to set it up so they come in the summertime because they charge a lot less in the summer than they do the winter.
Yeah, but we needed it filled now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So we're just getting it filled, but luckily now we have that senior discount, which isn't much, but it'll help. My dad
Right.
wouldn't have even seen that or thought to ask about any discounts. But I'm always looking and, you know, asking and
She's freezing you out, Jerry. Tell her she better start crocheting you a nice whole body outfit. I mean, I know the
Oh
Wookiee
yeah.
was nice, but if Dawn crocheted you an outfit, you'd be good to go. He had his Wookiee onesie on the other night on the live. It was cute.
Yeah, see, I can't be cold. That's the one thing my body won't warm me up. And if I get cold, I can't warm up. I
Yeah.
have a heated blanket and a big comforter and but if I get a chill, I'm done. So
Mm.
my room is set for 68, 69.
Y'all are make me very, very thankful that we work our butts off to cut and chop wood.
Well, we have a fireplace too. My dad built this house.
Cause
Like,
yeah, them bills. I don't like high bills now, but I also can't stand being cold. In my house, generally, I like the house to stay at least 73, 74, if not 75, because I don't want to freeze to death. And with my heart, anything below that, and
yep,
I'm shivering, and the
yep,
increases the amount of pain. But with the wood stove, the house stays at about 76 generally. Every once in a while, I'll sneak up to 80, and that's a little too much. But not that I complain about it, because I can always run around the house in shorts and a tank top.
yep.
Oh my goodness! Tonight I got up and the king tells me, "Baby, look on the central unit outside." So I go looking on the central unit, and we got a great big giant central air unit, and all four baby kittens were up there, and Socks was up there, and Peaches was up there. The only one missing was Mommy. So I opened up the window just a little bit, and I said, Socks, what are you doing teaching them boys to be up there? And what's this little turkey do? He jumps right on in the window, comes on in the house. That cat is just bound and determined that one day he will live inside this house.
And you're not teaching him any different.
Because it's
He's
too funny.
training you.
And like I said, honestly, if he would go outside to go potty still, he could come in the house whenever he wanted. Wouldn't bother me a bit. They could all come in the house. I don't care. I am just not cleaning a litter box for 8 cats. I'm just not doing it. I can't stand a litter box for one cat. Then I heard a lot of people nowadays are teaching their litter box training their dogs,
Oh,
little dogs, and I'm like, oh
oh.
no, 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 I can't. No, no, you need to go outside.
Did you send me an email just now, Jeanette? Because I got your email a while ago, a long time ago, when we talked about me sending you yarn. It's just I've had a lot going on recently. Um, so things got pushed back, and I haven't been able to send things out. So I will be sending you the package. I just haven't been able to send it out yet. Yeah, I don't like sweating.
I've
I
been
got
getting hot flashes and night sweats.
no.
My doctor started me on a hormone replacement. I had an auto cleaning box But after having it for a year, it broke, and then I couldn't get another one of that style. I bought a different style, had it less than 24 hours, and it broke. So I sent it back because, yeah. But yeah, the really the good self cleaning boxes are outrageously expensive.
Dawn wants the room temperature to be cold so that she can enjoy hot things. And so that she can bundle up and be warm. I can't eat spicy foods just because I can't eat spicy foods.
Give all the spicy food to me. Yummy, yummy.
Oh, actually, Bridget, I bought my bio dad a bunch of hot sauces to sample. They're small
Hmm.
bottles. Um, and then he passed away before I could gift them to him. Do
Hmm.
you do hot sauces?
Hmm.
I'll put them in your box.
Yeah,
And
I
I won
use.
I won one from Joe's channel, so it's one of those nice hot sauces too. So
I
yeah, I
took a
think
lot of
it's a
Hispanic
flavored
food.
one. Oh, so you can do like a maybe you can do a a tasting of
I
them.
Yeah. Well, no, I can't because I don't eat on camera. I'm weird. I don't
Oh,
like.
I
I couldn't
know. I
even go
know
out to
you don't.
dinner. Like I'm
You
weird
guys
about
don't.
eating.
Yeah, a lot of people don't eat on camera. I didn't at first, and now I'm like, listen, if I'm starving, I'm gonna stuff something in my face.
Yeah, I literally like even the first few months that the king and I were together, like even going out to dates, dinner dates, I can't eat. I have to be comfortable with you to eat around you. I
Would
know
you
that's
eat
weird.
around me?
Probably because we've known each other for a good long time,
Okay.
but like yeah, I'm just weird. I have a lot of idiosyncrasies. I had a very strange childhood and
Yeah. Good. I just want you to feel comfortable enough that if I ever came down, you wouldn't be all like, okay, you have to like go in the other room so I can eat something. Okay, Jeanette, I will check for it, hun. She
yeah,
hasn't eaten around you yet, Deborah?
mm-mm.
Okay. Well, that's, you know, her own thing.
Yeah, I'm very strange. I know it.
It's your own thing. I taught Ziva to love these.
I like the
Be
peanut
good.
butter. I don't like the shell.
Be good.
Yeah, Deborah is a hoot to hang out with. She see now Miss Deborah's got one of those personalities. If she started a channel, she would go because she's just got that personality that makes you want to be around her and hang out with her. She's just very fun lady. Like she was the one that was drawing the crowd around us when we went out shopping together. She had everybody in there talking to us.
Yeah. I talk to people too. Yeah, they're really great, Jeanette. Do you want me to show them or now I've picked oh ZB's awake now.
Well, yeah, you get a treat she likes. She's gonna get up and get some.
Well, at first she was like, "What are these little pellet things?" And now she knows she has to crunch down on them to get to the peanut buttery center goodness.
Right. Here's what we've gotten done.
Ooh, oh, I like that, like purpley pink.
Right. And that two of those. So I got one more purpley pink one to make, and then I can border them and put them on the top.
Your dog doesn't like peanut butter. Your dog's a weird dog, Nessa.
Right. I've never seen a dog that didn't like peanut butter before. Oh, goodness. Coco is extremely finicky. Unless you can make her jealousy kick in, she will not try anything new. Now, if you give 5 or 6 of them to Khaleesi and don't offer one to Coco, then she will try it. But even like we get them the itty bitty tiny milk bones, I have to break them in half for Coco. She will not eat a full mini milk bone.
He likes cheese and pate. Oh, he's a snob. He's a food snob.
Well, I mean, I can't. The pate, but the cheese, you can't go wrong with cheese.
No. No, 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 no. Reese's Pieces are a candy shell and peanut butter inside. There's no chocolate on them whatsoever. No, no, no. It's just sugar. And then, yeah, yeah. So they can have that. And I don't give them much of it because, um, I don't believe, I think I looked once, there's no xylitol in the Reese's peanut butter. But dogs, that's one of the things dogs should not have is the xylitol. And a lot of people put that in their peanut butter, but it's poison for dogs. So you have to check.
Right. I
Yeah.
haven't had liverwurst since it came down here. All they have down here is brown swagger, and that's gross.
My dad actually prefers the Braunschweiger liverwurst.
See, I like the one that comes like in a ring bologna type package. It's gray. It's really, really good. And if you put it with like, um, I like it with cream cheese, onions and chives, cream cheese on crackers. See, I love that stuff, and you absolutely cannot. Not that I found it anywhere down here. I've gone to so many stores looking for it. And they don't have pickled herring either, which is a big thing to have during Christmas and New Year's in Wisconsin. And I only like it once a year, and I only want just a couple pieces of it. But yeah, I can't get that here. Can't get my divinity here. I can't get my angel candy here that I like, my foam candy. And if you order root beer, they look at you like you're crazy.
Hey, I love a root beer.
Me too. But down here, like they don't even have like root beer on tap, like at a bar or anything. Because I like to go out dancing, but I don't drink, especially if I'm going to drive. Like I won't even have
Yeah,
a sip
but
if I'm going to drive.
some of the drinks you need root beer to make them.
Down here, they don't carry it.
Ew.
Yeah, it's hard to find good sauerkraut here. The store bought stuff here is disgusting. But, my grandfather made sauerkraut at home. So I've had the best sauerkraut. So, it's hard to go back when you've had something that good.
Yeah.
Probably. Either that or it's just the area that I live in. I don't know. Like, no one down here even knows what it is. Like, when I talk about it, they all think that I'm talking about Braunschweiger, which is definitely way different.
Yeah, see, when you say liverwurst, that's what we're used to knowing because we're from like Lancaster County, and it's the like deli, mushed meat, gooey pate, like Nessa
Right.
was talking about, kind of liverwurst.
Yeah.
And that I've never liked it in my life. It even smells like.
It's the only liver that I like.
Yeah, well, I've never had the other liver, like cooked liver. When you get liver and you cook it up,
Oh God, I
I've
can't even
never.
stand the smell of that.
No, no, that's I've smelled it being cooked, and it's very irony, blood rich iron. But no, I mean, I don't want either of them. Thank you. No, no organ meat from. Thank no.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, I can show them? Okay. Hold on. Jeanette sent me pictures of the snow people she makes for cancer children, and she wanted me to share them.
Okay.
So let me see how big I can make this. They are very cute.
Oh, those are adorable. A snowman is the first amigurumi that I've ever tried to make. And after I got done with it, I swore I would never, ever, 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 ever make a amigurumi again, which we all know is a lie because I did many times. But those are adorable.
But you know what? Here's the thing. I don't like it, but you all can eat whatever you want as long as it's not people.
Right?
Just don't cannibalize. Or don't eat dog or cat. Don't eat your pets. Okay.
Unless in an extreme emergency. I'm joking. Oh,
Okay,
Mel, that
Bridget, we're
face.
gonna have a talk. We're gonna have to have that talk, and then maybe I'm gonna have to come save Khaleesi and Coco and
I,
and and the
I would
and the
never
piggy
ever hurt my
boy
babies.
and the
Never
piggy
ever.
boy. That's
I
not a
mean,
bad joke, Nightbutt.
right? I shoot a couple weeks ago. I had to choose buy dinner for myself or buy dog food, and we all know who won that one. But these dogs need their food, so my babies come first. All
Oh my
babies.
god! Oh my god! The next Nightbot joke made me
Oh,
groan, but it was still funny. It was actually quite funny, and that's why it made me groan too. And now everybody's doing joke. Oh no! It's a catastrophe.
it's a bad idea to iron your four-leaf clover because you shouldn't press your luck.
Oh
I know I told that one to my kids a few times. Go ahead, keep pressing your luck.
no! Oh my!
You know, when we had our ducks out front or out back, and Jabbers was out there, we all the time was joking, the king and I, that they were out there telling jokes because when the ducks quack, at least the two that we had, um, they very much sounded like they were laughing. because instead of just rat, 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 they were rat, 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 rat,
Yeah.
rat. They out there just laughing away. I was like, man, I wish I could understand the jokes they'd be telling.
Yeah.
And then I
They're
go out there
probably
and
talking about everybody else out in the yard.
right.
Did you see what Khaleesi and Coco did when they were out here rooting around and you know how
Right.
rude of them.
It was hilarious because Jabbers would not like do anything to Coco and Khaleesi. However, she found it, and everybody found it absolutely hilarious that she would put her head down and you know go charging at him like she was gonna get him. You know, but when she'd get up to him, she would go with her beak and just kind of grab their tails, never bite them, but just play with them. And the ducks would rock around, rah, 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 rah. And of course, Coco and Khaleesi are like, Mom, come get me, Mom, come get me. And Jabbers,
So she was a herding goose.
oh, yes. If we let the ducks out into the yard, I could tell her, Jabbers, it's time to bring bring the kids inside. And she would start honking at them, and they would all start herding towards the gate, and they would come back inside.
Oh
She kept
wow.
the ducks in line. She also kept them safe.
She kept all your ducks in a row.
Yep, she kept my ducks in a row. I need a new goose. My ducks have been all over the place ever since.
Oh. Oh. So you're gonna get some piggies and a goose.
Oh, we're gonna get at least two or three geese, and yeah, some piggies, and I want some of the little bitty tiny goats, maybe some of the fainting goats and stuff like that. Because the
Oh.
goats are literally just because I absolutely love talking to them. Every time you go outside, they talk to you, they call for you,
Yep.
they're very affectionate and they're fun to
Yep.
have around. There's nothing better than going outside and I'll set up my chair and my spinning wheel and let like when Leia was little and she'd be running around the yard playing, I'd be spinning and she's having a good time doing little flips and having, you know, that just made
Yeah.
the whole day for me. I could have sat out there all day long, every single day, just watching her play in the yard.
And
And
if there are a couple of them, they have playmates.
hmm
Instead of, I mean, it's just kind of sad thinking she was all alone, without a
yeah.
playmate.
Well, she played with us, and she played with Cersei a good bit, and she even played with Tiny a good bit, and but yeah, I wanted to
Yeah.
have more baby goats, but with the king going through everything he did, we had to
Yep.
make those sacrifices.
Yeah. Totally understandable.
But we'll get back. Right now we're focusing on, well, month before last, my dishwasher died. Brand new dishwasher, less than 2 years
Oh
old.
no.
And
Yeah, you
then
told me about that. Yeah.
last week, my wash machine took a shit.
Oh no.
So, and my dryer's on its last leg. So this next year,
Will be the year of appliances.
but I'll have brand new appliances throughout the house. The refrigerator died when the king went into the hospital with the pneumonia and almost died on me. And I got
Oh.
a new stove shortly. Well, I got the stove the same time the dishwasher originally died. So I had a brand new stove, refrigerator, and dishwasher, but now there's a flaw in some of the newer model dishwashers. If they have the center pump, the pump goes out.
Right.
So we will definitely be looking for one that doesn't have that center pump.
Right.
because that's ridiculous. Less than 2 years old. I've seen dishwashers that were older than 20 years and still worked perfectly. So, and we didn't, these are name brand appliances. We didn't go El Cheapo, you know, we went with good appliances. And the king just swears that it's, me being spoiled and that, so he says he's going to put in the overtime, and within a month or two I'll have to go to the wash house and stuff until then, and wash the dishes by hand. Ugh.
I always wash them by hand. We don't have a dishwasher.
I have severe childhood trauma from washing dishes.
Oh, yeah, I
And
remember you saying your mom would pull
yeah,
them all out if one had one spot on it.
yeah, and I just, so now every time I wash the dishes I literally just, I shake, and I hate it. I hate
Oh,
washing the
that's
dishes.
horrible, honey. That's horrible.
But, I mean, it's got to be done. Obviously, I don't want my house to be disgusting, and I don't want bugs in it. And I live in the South, so that's very easy to happen.
Yeah.
But
I make a mess when I wash the dishes, and then I just dry it up afterwards. But
I
I'm
end up
like one of those people that like splashes water everywhere, and my dad's like, "How do you wash so fast?" And then he looks around and he's like, "Why is there water everywhere?" And I'm like, "Cause I washed the dishes
yeah.
quickly."
Oh God, I remember washing ashtrays, Deborah. Oh God, that's such a
Oh,
gross thing. Mm.
bleh. I remember the smell of ashtray. Ugh. Ugh.
And my mom always had like a great big ashtray that would be like heaping over with cigarette butts,
Oh,
'cause she'd smoke like three
oh
and four
no.
packs a day. It was disgusting.
How is your mom still alive?
The good die young, honey.
Oh my god.
I mean, not even the devil wants to put up with that kind of evil.
Okay, so if you give your mom a gift for any holiday, I've seen this shirt. It says, "I can't go to hell. The devil still has that restraining order against me."
Yep.
You know? And you can say, "That's the last thing you're getting from me." So, or you can just say, "Saw this and thought of you."
Yeah, I think we're all, you know, a healing progress in the working, Dawn. Our parents, our parents done mess us all up, and now we just got to try to function the best we can.
My childhood wasn't bad, and my parents didn't smoke, but my grandparents smoked and my bio dad smoked, so I remember the smell of the ashtrays and my grandmother cut the smoking out once they learned about secondhand smoke around and all. She said, "All right, that's it. Nobody is smoking around the grandkids anymore, not in my house." But she would still let them smoke on the front porch because it was open air, but you couldn't be right next to a kid. You know, she
Night,
had rules.
Lori. Thank you for coming in, sweetheart.
Have a great night, Lori, and thank you for all your help and you were touting me earlier, and I'm gonna come by and check you out. I think I have before. I have this inkling that I have, but you gotta forgive my brain.
All right, it's getting old stuff for the birds.
Yeah. I wanna go check out her channel.
And I got a couple emails to do when we get off. If any of you have channels and you have not seen the video about the scavenger hunt for my channel for the next month, and you are interested in taking part, as in hiding the ducky on your channel between 1 and 3 times in the next month, please do email me. I would love to have you take part. I need you to email me so that I can send you the picture and so that I can put you on the list and tell my people to, hey, go watch these videos made by this content creator so that you can find the ducky and get an entry into the giveaway. And if you're just a viewer, and I don't mean that as in just a viewer, I mean you don't make videos, and you want to find the ducky, please do check out my latest video or my important information video. We'll let you know everything you need to know about what's coming up in January.
Yep.
Lots of
Thank
fun.
you, Dawn. Thank you, sweetie. And Dawn, I know you have forgotten this, but you are still owed a winner's prize bag from way. Actually, you're owed longer back than Mimi Tammy is owed. So you are the oldest owed back. Um, so yeah, Dawn is the one who is owed the furthest back. And I bet she's going, wait, what? Prize
Oh,
bag? What?
that reminds me too. If you're not busy Wednesday night, definitely some fun reasons, some prizey reasons to go to Dawn's on Wednesday night because there's going to be a little bit of a party and a few Bridget bags given out, or
What
bonus
time?
bags as I call them. Uh, awesome, Dawn. But yeah, we are going to be Dawn is doing giveaways on Wednesday night, and I am offering one as well on her channel. So not don't go because of prizes, but go because Dawn is awesome, and there's a bonus of prizes for Wednesday night.
Always. But is it just a West Coast Wednesday?
Yeah, it's at her West Coast Wednesday. She's gonna I think it's like a New Year's party type of deal. Last week she had prizes. The week before that she had prizes. That girl has been going crazy with the prizes. I'm sure Jerry's pocketbook is going, man, you need to quit it.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just kidding. Jerry is a very awesome and supportive partner, and I know that he absolutely loves doing that stuff with Dawn. They make a really good team. But yeah, it's always a good time over there.
Oh, well, I hope you do get to go out with friends, Nessa. I hope you do, sweetie.
Yeah, he's Dawn caught a good one. It's crazy, YouTube brought her that good one. You know, that's one thing I never thought that you could find on YouTube, but you know, that's the thing about finding your one. You never ever know where you're going to find them at.
Never.
And when you're expecting to
Whenever.
find them, you don't find them. It's when you're completely out of the blue. Where the hell did that come from? That's how I met the king. It was just out of the blue. Just he had the audacity of holding a door for me.
How dare he?
Right? And then he bought me coffee and just kept talking to me and talking to me. And here we are.
73 years later.
All right, Miss Janet, you have a sweet dreams and rest well, my friend. It was wonderful to see you.
Good night, Jeanette. Zach,
Oh,
you are weird, but you're weird in your own Zach kind of way, and that's what makes you
yeah.
you. So don't worry
And
about it.
well, and since there's no such thing as normal, I mean, truly, there is no such thing as normal. Um, everybody's weird.
Yes.
You're actually weird if you're not weird. So, you know, be your weird self.
Everything is
I mean,
awesome.
Jerry was talking about $500 in shipping this month. Man, I never look at my end of the month totals on pirate ship because, oh, good God, it would it would probably break my heart to see those numbers.
I have to wait until it goes down in the new year before I can ship anything. I can't possibly. I was told somebody was going to ship a package that weighed less than a pound and they were going to be charged $50. And I'm
Well,
like, no, 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 can't do it. No.
I bought because that's a new thing that I've been seeing here lately. I love the Haribo gummy candies, especially the gummy cherries. And Sam from Memphis Makes really loves gummy candies. Really loves the gummy cherries. Well, I wanted to send her a little something since I couldn't find the cross stitch that I made for her.
Oh
And
no.
yeah, it's disappeared. It's in this room somewhere, no clue where.
A
So
pink flamingo has disappeared in your pink room. It's
yeah,
camouflaged somewhere. It's an object find game.
yeah, yeah. It grew wings and flew away.
Hi, Karen. Good morning. It's way early for you, you poor thing.
Right.
4
Well,
in the morning.
so I bought a package of those cherries and I just popped it in a package with a regular thank you card because I didn't even have Christmas cards and couldn't afford any. And so I just wrote her a little note, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, blah, 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 and popped that package of cherries in there and sent it off to the UK. Less than a pound. Matter of fact, it was like 10 or 12 ounces, something like that, in a bubble mailer. $20. It was a $2 pack of candy. It
I'm
cost me
surprised it
$20.
only I'm surprised it only cost you $20.
Like, that's ridiculous. It's a
Yeah, but
$2 pack of candy.
yeah, I'm still shocked it only cost, but still, yeah, that's insane.
It's ridiculous. And I mean, she's worth it. It's not that. It's just, I would rather send her a $20 item or a $60 item than spend all that money in shipping.
Yep.
But we do what we got to do. If you make friends overseas and you want to send them something, you got to suck up that ridiculous cost.
Yep. Okay.
That's actually a good idea, though, Missy, because I don't know about the postal service around you, but having a way to guarantee that the person's actually going to get it would be a nice thing. I've had now two handmade gifts get misdelivered and never make it to me. And this last time, the postal carrier dropped it off at the wrong address, was made aware that she dropped it off at the wrong address, was sent back to pick it up, went back, picked it up, and then redelivered it to a yet another wrong address.
Yeah, but if she had had sign on delivery, she may have still, you know, dropped it off. Considering the second people kept it, they may have signed for it even though it wasn't for them. and she wouldn't have even paid attention to who was signing for it, you know, and it wouldn't have mattered that it was being signed for by the wrong people. Because they're supposed to check that the name matches, and she would have been just like, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the last mistake that she's going to be making at that employment, because when I talked to the people in the office both days, um, it wasn't the first time that she had made extreme error like that and was unable to correct it. So, I mean, I don't wish for anyone to get fired, but if you're unable to perform a job, you need to go to a job that you can perform at.
That's a very good way of putting it. That's a very, very, zen, good way to look at it and good way of putting it.
Yeah. I mean, nothing's for everybody, you know? If you, like, I know I can try to paper craft all day long, and it's just never going to look near as good as someone like Carrie Penny, you know? I know paper crafts is not where my strength lies. So it does me no good to sit and obsess over paper crafts when crochet and knitting and sewing comes so easily, and I don't have to struggle with that. That's just the way I look at it, you know?
Yeah. I might need to get you to give me some sewing machine lessons.
I surely can try. I'm not sure that you know, my home ec teacher would approve of everything that I do, but it works for me. So yes, I love being able to send little
Yeah.
packages to people, and do little spontaneous. Hey, I'm thinking about you. Ooh,
Yeah.
fun, new feet to try out.
Oh, Jerry, you sew? I didn't know that. I don't know a lot about a lot of people, and then I forget half of it. I'm sorry I didn't know that.
Jerry's been making some awesome 3D stuff with his printer. And he crochets rather nicely too. Not that he gets a lot of time to do so, but right now he's making a Kermit the Frog. They were giving out, oh my god, they got a Muppet crochet book now. It's got Miss Piggy in
No,
it.
nuh-uh. Is it
Uh-huh.
by that person who keeps making them the books?
I'm not sure who it
Oh,
was by,
she's more the knitter.
but
She's more the knitter.
Dawn was she gave out a couple copies of that book last week, and
Oh darn, I missed it.
from what I seen of the pictures like on the front of the book, very cute and very close to what the Muppets actually look like.
Oh, I always miss the good giveaways. I don't win them anyway.
I,
Those
I put it in
random
the
those
chat.
random pickers don't like my name.
I just put in the chat. Whoever wins, I want to Miss Piggy.
My favorite. Okay, I have two favorites.
Drew Hill makes the Muppet book.
Drew Hill. Okay. I have two favorites. Can anybody guess my two favorite Muppets?
Mm. I don't know. I don't know many of them, honestly. I never really watched them too much, but Miss Piggy is my favorite just because, blonde hair.
Mhm. Mhm. Hi, Tracy. No, no, I do enjoy the old men, but the movie critics, but Kermit and Monster. Who are we calling Monster? Animal. Animal is one of them. Animal is
That
one
one
of them
definitely makes sense.
because I was
No,
pretty much Animal as a child.
no, I was always partially Miss Piggy just because she had blonde hair.
Yeah, Animal. And then Fozzie was always so sweet. No, the other one is the Swedish Chef.
That one makes sense too.
I think he probably sparked my interest and love in the kitchen because he was having such fun and he was just throwing stuff around and throwing it over his shoulders and everything. And I mean, what kid doesn't want to go into the kitchen then and then just, take a fish and in the flour and just and Kermit is your guy, Jerry? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta love Kermit and Miss Piggy. Okay, Muppets Take Manhattan was a big movie when I was a kid. I have probably seen that movie 10 times or more. Muppets Take Manhattan. And Kermit gets amnesia and doesn't remember. But Kermit, how could you forget me? Miss Piggy says. And then she gets mad like Miss Piggy does, and she's like, "Arr!" And she throws him across the room. And
Yeah, Miss Piggy was a bit violent.
oh no, Sharon, your oven died on Christmas Day.
Oh, that's a horrible time to have your oven die.
Oh yeah, like all the Muppet movies, Muppet Christmas Carol, and then oh oh oh, I, I think there's a certain someone in our lurker column. I'm getting hearts in the chat. Getting hearts.
Is she hiding?
Might be hiding. Might be hiding. Lurking. But I'm so sorry about your oven, Sharon. I hope the rest of your Christmas went okay, sweetie. Zach, I swear, you need to see movies. I know you're young, but at least see the Muppet movies. Muppets Take Manhattan.
Zach, don't feel bad, honey. I haven't seen them either.
Ah, but oh, oh, good. I'm so glad, sweetie. And I hope you got some good prezzies too.
I got a candle making kit and I was going to record making the candles and I completely forgotten all the candles are made now.
Cause you got excited. Cause you got excited.
I made a wedge of cheese and two cactuses
Well,
and two
Jerry,
snow.
Jerry, at least you've seen some Muppets. I mean, Jerry hasn't seen any Star Wars. Now
Oh,
this
Jerry's seen
Bridget
Star
may get.
Wars. Jerry's
He
seen
says he
Star Wars.
hasn't watched any Star Wars. He said he hasn't
Well,
watched any
because
Star Wars.
that's what he thinks when he hears I haven't watched any Star Wars. So he thinks it's crazy when, like, Zach says or someone else says, I've never seen Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's watched every one of them, but he thinks it's crazy if someone else hasn't watched them.
Gary, don't say stuff like that. I'm a very literal person. Don't be like, I think you actually mean you have never seen Star Wars. Jeez.
We know, Zach, you haven't seen any of the good movies, but you know what? To be fair, I haven't seen a lot of them either, so, you know.
Ever After, Labyrinth, Legend, Never Ending Story. The Never Ending Story.
I mean, shoot, my TV hasn't even been turned on but once in the last 3 weeks.
That's because you were busy. And how was your Yule?
It was rather
Besides your
nice.
gifts.
I worked, and did some more work and nursed the king because he has been getting sick. And then I started getting sick, but once again, my black elderberries came to the rescue. I started popping my vitamins as soon as I started our immune boosters, as soon as I started feeling sick. And I never got into being fully sick. It never moved to cough, it never went past body aches and
Yeah.
headaches. Unfortunately, the king has not been so blessed. He doesn't listen to me and doesn't take the immune boosters like I do. And so
Mm-hmm.
he's sick as a dog in bed right now.
Yeah. Poor guy.
But he has finally learned because he watched me do this and he watched how sick I was starting to get and then was able to fight it off. And he finally ordered some of the black elderberry, but in a capsule rather than gummy or liquid form. So
Okay. Good. I didn't know you could get it in a capsule.
I did not either. So we went looking and I was able to find it in a capsule. So, hopefully it'll work just as well as the gummies work for me because, like I said, I've been sick, actually sick, one time in the last 4 years. And it's actually probably been more like one time in the last 6 or 7 years. But I know for sure
Yeah.
I've only been sick once since we moved to this house.
Yeah. Well, Jerry and Zach are no longer friends because Zach has only seen the first Star Wars movie. And
But
Jerry
does he
cannot
mean the
accept
first
it.
one is in the first one or the first one that actually came out?
I don't know because with Zach's age, that could be,
Yeah, it
The
could be
Force
episode one or it
Awakens.
could be episode
Or,
four.
yeah, it could be episode. He could think episode one is the first one.
I mean,
Ew.
it is, in the order in which you're supposed to watch them, just not the first one that actually came out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Zach is
that will
basically.
actually speak to whether he can be friends with Jerry anymore. Which one do you think is the first Star Wars movie, Zach? Name it.
Hey, you can't do that to the poor boy.
He's like, I don't know the name of it. Who was the
Google,
main character?
Google.
Who was the main character of this Star Wars movie you speak of?
He said he thought, well, if you saw it in theaters, it has to be episode one then, because you are not old enough
Oh
to
gosh.
see
Was
episode.
there a giant dorky Jar Jar Binks thing in it?
Because Zach's just a pup yet.
Oh wow, Sharon saw Neverending Story in theaters. Wow. Yeah, he saw episode one. That is not the first Star Wars.
Well, I mean,
And never
it
will be.
is, though.
No, it is not, and it never will be.
In the
Never.
chronological order, it is.
Don't say such things.
If you're going to watch it as far as the timeline, you have to watch episode 1 first, because otherwise you go from Darth Vader being a fully grown adult to meeting Darth Vader as a child.
If you're going to watch it in chronological order, you got to watch some of the TV shows first,
No, the
apparently.
TV shows don't count.
Oh,
Those are all shit.
oh,
They were made
look,
by Disney.
look, look who's making up different rules now.
No, I mean that's just,
Uh-huh.
the movies are different than the TV shows in my mind. And ever since they started all the woke crap, the TV shows have not been worth a damn. So,
Oh, Jerry also says the first one was Queen Amidala and Anakin as a child. Oh, Jerry also believes that episode 1 is the first one. Oh, oh, I see I'm overruled here. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh, uh. Purist. Star Wars purist here. You guys are awesome, Deborah and Sharon. Awesome. My dad also saw them in theaters. I was unfortunately an amoeba, a single-celled organism. So I could not see it in theaters.
I wasn't. I mean, my mom was just a small child when that. My mom was only 6 years old in 1970. So
It didn't come out in 70. It came out in like 77 or 79.
okay, so she was 11 or 13 years old. I came around a year or so after that.
Yeah, I know. It was like, yeah, wasn't that far because I know my dad saw them and he was like late teens and he's like late teens older than
Ugh.
me.
Right, Jerry?
So,
Yeah, I wouldn't put past Zach to not have seen Indiana Jones or Star Trek or Toy Story. I
oh,
think Toy
come
Story is
on.
probably the one he's got the highest likelihood of seeing.
And Star Trek is a TV show, not a movie, unless you're talking the movies.
Yep, see, I was right. He'd seen Toy Story at least 1 and 2, and he hadn't seen Indiana Jones. That's just sad.
He's seen Star Trek, okay, so he's seen the Star Trek movies. The newer ones, I'm guessing, not the classic ones. All like 27 of them. Okay, you get some more sleep, Sharon. Thank you for coming in, sweetie. It was great seeing you.
Yeah, I loved Chewie, but my
Yes.
all-time favorite character always was Yoda. Of course, now Grogu has taken a place in my heart. I really did enjoy The Mandalorian until all that BS went down, and then I shut that off too. I really did enjoy the Boba Fett story until all that shit went down, and then I didn't watch that one anymore either. So
Don't tell me because we're still stuck in those series.
it's
So
not
don't.
necessarily what they're doing in the storyline. It was what they did, with all the woke stuff, which is what
Okay.
made us stop watching.
All right. Just yeah. Okay. Hi, Shirley. Yeah, it's early for you. You're up early. Sharon just left. She was up early, couldn't sleep, and now she's going to try and get some more sleep. We're getting a lot of people from the UK tonight.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, have been on here for 3 hours now, honey.
Jeez. Okay. Should we get off?
It's up to you. Usually you're crashing out by now, but I was like, well, I mean, she killed
Yeah.
going.
All right, Zach. You have a good night. Wait. Oh, no, you're just saying that because you haven't seen anything. You're not leaving. Jeez.
Well,
Yeah,
all are welcome to come on in and
everybody's having a little bit of insomnia tonight. Yeah, I am getting a little tired, so probably going to call it a night here. Give you guys a 5-minute warning. If you want to drop your channel for anybody else, type Shiny, SHINY, and it'll drop your channel so other people can go find you. Zach, why don't you drop your channel? Yes, I'm trying to get rid of you in particular, Zach.
Well, I think Miss Lori was going to go live after we were done tonight. I'm not sure if they did go live, but you guys can check the YouTube streets. They might be live now. They might go live a little bit later. If they do, hop on in and tell them, hey, we sent you over to say hi.
Oh, I hope I didn't stay on too late.
I'm sure if they needed to go, they went, you know. But I know they did want to come in and see us and stuff like that. So there she is.
There she is. Hi, sweetie. Hey, Ray, why don't you drop your channel?
Did you catch the last day of Crystal's openings?
No, I haven't caught any of Crystal's. I have to go and catch up on hers.
Oh my goodness. The last day she about had me in tears.
Oh.
There goes Shiny. SHINY.
Well, guess what, Ray? I'm going to do it for you.
That is a very Ray response.
It is. I love you, Ray. Don't hate me. Don't hate me.
Well, here we go. We got 2 and 2 done. So it was a productive live, at least. Got some work done.
I got a lot done, too.
Yes, and for those who have been participating in Stash Down 2024, Stash Down 2025 is definitely a thing. So I would love to have you participating, even if you don't make videos. If you want to send me pictures of the things you've been making for your Stash Down projects, I would love to add a slideshow into the channel for that. Hated forever. You better watch it.
Should I show her the size of the box I'm sending to her
Oh,
house?
good God, don't do that to that woman. She'll have a heart attack. I hope you do, Missy. It's a lot of fun. The Stash Down
It is a lot of fun. I only just, I participated the whole year. It's just the last couple months I wasn't able to participate. But no, I made hot fudge and caramel this weekend.
Yum.
But something happened to my strawberry hot fudge and it's got oil in it. And it's separated out from the hot fudge. And I've got to find a way to try to fix it. It's only the strawberry one. I added strawberry powder and I had to add almost the whole bag. And I'm wondering, because it was 100% dehydrated strawberry, and I'm wondering if, because it was, oils in the powder, got, did something to some chemistry in the chocolate.
Well, they
And
don't
like,
put something on the strawberries
no,
prior
it's
to
just
them dehydrating,
100%.
do they?
No, it's 100% strawberry. That's all it was.
Hmm.
Um, and so, but I'm thinking, yeah, it emulsified the chocolate somehow or separated it out, and so I'm wondering if I heat it up again and maybe it'll you know,
Yeah, I
mix
don't know.
in. Yeah, but that was the flavor I really wanted to get, because people seemed excited about it.
Right.
I
And
may
that's why I
just
want to
have
know if
to.
you used a different kind of chocolate.
Well, no. I used exactly the same as I always use, but I think I may just have to order a liquid strawberry flavoring like I use with everything else, an oil based liquid flavoring,
Hmm.
I think. Because I found I looked it up and the oil ones don't um, break the chocolate.
Okay.
So,
And then if you guys are up real late tonight, like I said, keep your eyes open for Miss Lisa because she's been popping up a lot.
I've seen that and I was upset because I made, she came on one time, you know, during when I was up one time, and I was like, oh, Elise live, and I really enjoyed her live, but I'm never up when
It's
she's
really hard
live.
with the time difference, you know.
Yeah, so it's like I haven't been able to catch any of her other lives, and it's like, oh, I always miss them because I'm asleep. I am always
Me?
asleep.
Why would you want to do something weird like that? Sleep.
I don't know, my
You're
body
strange.
aching and, needing to refresh and all
All
that
right,
stuff.
Nessa. Have a good night, sweetheart. And have a good night, Zach. Enjoy your time with Dad.
Night, guys. And that was more than our 5 minutes. So we're going to call it a night and we're going to let you guys go and do whatever you do at midnight or whatever time it is for you guys. And, Ray, coffee and love. That's what she says. Coffee, love.
Yes, please.
I don't like coffee.
I'll drink all of it for you.
But you're off coffee.
I know. But I want it so bad. But now, you know what? The doctor said it wasn't the coffee that was causing me to gain weight. It's my hormones because I'm in menopause. So he gave me hormones to help me.
So that means you'll start dropping the weight
God, that would be
and
nice.
and
Because
you'll
I
be able to
definitely
go
need
back on your coffee.
if I don't start dropping some weight, I'm not going to fit into my wedding dress. If I don't fit into my wedding dress, I'm going to throw a major fit.
Yeah, but you have almost a whole nother year to drop not that much weight, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, I hope so.
Always look on the bright side of death. Do 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 do.
Enjoy your night,
Night.
Miss Deborah. And I hope that
Have a
new
good
job starts off wonderful for you.
have a good night, Deborah. Do you not know what that song's from? Spamalot, which is based on Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It's a Broadway musical based on Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And I have actually gotten to see that musical performed, and it is hilarious when done live. But that's also one of my favorite movies. And you are making a face that says, you have never seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Dear Lord, woman. All right. Good night, Marie. We're going to go too.
Now that I've officially irritated Mel.
I'm not irritated. I am sad for you. Sad. Ray is sad for you. Well, coconuts and horses. Coconuts. Where do you get all of these emojis, Ray? You must have an iPhone. Jeez. Okay. We're going to go on this note. I thought in your general direction. Okay. I love you all. Shine bright. And we'll see you next week at Bridget's. All right. Bye-bye.